There it goes. That was miserable again. Hacker tool, activate. Hack. All right. Shocks back in. Now, move back on to the knuckle. So, the first thing we're going to try to do is get this through the lower ball joint and simultaneously get a four-wheel drive shaft through. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, yeah. You know what? I just did that out of order. There we go. That's in order. Dahaka. Okay. We got the nut on there. But the party's not over yet. Not till Dahaka says it is. So we're going to line this up along with that shaft gear that's in there, which it is lined up right now. Then, get the pleasure of raising up the lower control arm to meet it. Dahaka. Alright. We get the upper and lower ball joint at least connected with finger tight nuts and the four-wheel drive shaft through the center. And the gears lined up. Let's tighten these down. Okay, let's get our tie rod back in there and then crank everything down. Yeah, you see here. So here's the nut of the lower ball joint, which I just cranked down. So you put the cotter pin through the hole they give you out the stud, and it wraps around this crown nut. So once you bend these leads over, it won't attempt to back off while you drive. Supposedly. And crank down like so. That shouldn't be going anywhere. But it is hacked, so I mean, it's bound to go somewhere. So we're pretty close to back where we started. So we'll get the hub on now. There we go. Shove these M11s in there. Secure it in. And then we'll get that torque rated bolt in the front, you know, and get their torque specifications. Alright, so the hub's back in. Everything's turning with the four-wheel drive, so we're all connected. And also, don't forget your vacuum line like we talked about earlier. You know, I had some guys change the tires on this truck, and I didn't realize they left one side of these off. And there was some snow patches on the way up to Canada. And we went. And it wasn't even recommended that we drive because we had this similar problem. But, yeah, they left those off of there, and I get to stopping on the side of the road, and I said, hey, I'm going to get a bag of milk, and then I'm going to end up getting in an accident, eh? Because I'm in Canada. Canada jokes. What, that's not your forte? All right. Okay, so now we're going to put the nut back on the end of that four-wheel drive shaft, now that we get the hub on, and torque it to spec, which was, I don't know, 14 pounds, whatever they said, but which in my book is torque it until you're turning the shaft along with it, and then give it some taps. That way, you can spin it in reverse without removing the nut. That's torqued Dahaka spec. Thank you very much. And now we're going to move you guys back over to the back side here for the rest of this, since we're just getting the brakes back on here. Get the disc on there, and we throw the caliper on. Okay. Quite the mess over here now. Let's see here. And remember, don't be like Ralphie. Don't lose the looks. Ah, there you have it, folks. One upper ball joint on an F-150. And that's how hard it is to do. Thank you for your time. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dahaka.